Hi, this is Lawrence Frontera, also known as a Punk with Toys on Instagram. Today, I'm going to go over, if you can see it, and if you just saw the other videos that I did, I've been doing 3 videos tonight, 3 quick reviews. Today I'm going to go over the Snake Eyes classified G.I. Joe movie, well, Snake Eye movie. And we're going to go over the figure. Before, again, just like I did with the other video, give a big shout out to Hasbro and Target for giving us another option, or another chance to get some of their Cobra Island figures. You can still get the Cobra Trooper, and yes, I say Cobra Trooper, not infantry, and the Baroness. And Coil, and you can get the Roadblock, but listen, if you want Roadblock, you've already got them. And as you can see with this, I have Andrew Koji, I believe his name, Snake Eyes head on here, and I will show you in a minute what I think about it. So, quickly, here is your box art. And there's our back. So far, the 3 that I've seen, the exact same box art, just, has, our trusty Snake Eyes on it. Number 16, again, the numbers, they don't line up because the movie figures were supposed to drop well before a lot of these other figures, and they were all supposed to be on the shelves at the same time, hopefully to sell more product. So, Snake Eyes, front, back. All right. Has little tabs, so if you want to display them. Oops. And I'll tell you what, if I look from a distance, it almost looks like one of those cheap 6-inch figures, but he's not. So here's your figure. It comes with 2 separate knives that I'll show you again. There's nowhere to put them on the figure. That's kind of disappointing because classified figures have been all about having places to put extra accessories. He does come with Morningstar and his holster that plugs right into his back. And his black figure. That's pretty much it. So, I mean, he does look nice, but let's take a quick look at him, and you can decide whether or not you think Snake Eyes is worth your 20 or 23 bucks, whatever you're able to get him at. All right, once again, let's start with the box here. Take a better look at the box art. One thing about the classified is so far every figure has had wonderful box art. You can't complain about that. There's your side, your Snake Eyes, and the actor that plays him. I know, point of contention that you're seeing his face. Point of contention that he's not a white dude, and we do understand that actually was essential to his character. But I'm gonna wait to see the movie. As long as he's an outsider, in my opinion, whether he's Asian or he was a white American, as long as he's the outsider and they focus on that as being part of the issue, I'll be happy. Number 16. And again, the box art on the back, which I really do like. I'm not going to lie about that. That is for sure. All right. Let's take a look at the figure. He's black. Wow, there's not much more to say. He's black. He looks nice for a Snake Eyes figure. His visor, though, when I look at his visor here, yeah, it looks different. A lot of people may not like it. It definitely does not look anything like the visor for version 2 that we all grew up loving. Unlike the classified one, where we get a nice visor that looks really good. He's got no guns. All he has is his Morningstar sword. That, I will say, it is tight in there, obviously. Morningstar. His 2 knives, which, in all honesty, maybe they serve a purpose in the movie. I don't know. Maybe they were just throwing stuff in. I would have rather them thrown in an Uzi, which we do see in the movie, him using his Uzi. At least I think it is. Honestly, I haven't even thrown anything in his hands yet to see how well he is. Look at that. Holds perfect. And again, you have Snake Eye or Storm Shadow if you want to fight with him. He does already seem kind of loose. They almost seem like they have a harder plastic than some of the other figures. And I would definitely show you that when it comes to Storm Shadow. But there's really not much to go over with this figure. If you're a completist, you're going to want him because he's number 16. If you like the movie, you're going to want him. If you could care less about the movie, well, then don't get him. Don't waste your money. I mean, that's up to you guys. I do like the figure. I will say this. Well, we'll finish up the video and you can decide whether or not you want to spend your hard-earned money on the Snake Eyes. Again, this is going to be a real short video because there's really not too much. Oh yeah, that's what I want to go over. The head. I forgot the head sculpt. So anyway, the other head sculpt here. Andrew Koji. I put him on this Cobra Trooper. Now, I thought it was kind of cool because it's like, hey, you know what? Let's see how the head fits on a figure, because maybe I want to make a Viper or a Cobra Trooper have a face. I mean, no one really knows who he is. No one's going to know who Storm Shadow is. But this is one issue, and I noticed this, and he's like this with the Storm Shadow and like the Snake Eyes, but not with this head, is that when I popped it off, it actually doesn't seem like it pops on. It more or less just kind of rests there, which I guess you hear it kind of pop off, but when you pop it back on, it doesn't really make that popping noise. Almost like the ball joint socket for the head on here is the wrong size. Because even with Snake Eyes here, when I popped it off, you can hear it pop back on. Again, they seem like a harder plastic. You can kind of hear it there, but you'll really hear it when I get to the Storm Shadow. So anyway, there you go. Snake Eyes. Let's finish up the review here. Alright, so there it is. That is the classified Snake Eyes movie figure. Snake Eyes Origins. Here he is holding Morningstar. And the question is, do you think this is worth $20 or $23? I got this at Meijer, which is a local store in Michigan. And they're still $20. I don't think they realize they've raised the prices. Most of them are going to be $23. And I'm going to say this. I'm a completist with this line. And he's numbered, which is, once again, what, number 16. So I had to have him. Do I need the Snake Eyes in my line? Probably not. I don't really see anything that stands out. Doesn't even come with a gun. No holsters for his knives. No holster for a gun or anything. He just has a sword. And I understand you gotta have figures for the movies. I'm not sure if you needed this figure in the classified line. But it's gonna make people buy it. Obviously I did. He seems really thin, which isn't a bad thing. Might fit for smaller vehicles. But it's your Snake Eyes, and you decide whether or not you think he's worth getting. Obviously, I think he's worth getting, but I definitely don't think he's great at all. And it comes with two different heads. I'm never going to put that head on Snake Eyes because, frankly, I've never seen Snake Eyes' face. I don't really care that he's Asian. I understand the storyline. I really do. Why people want him to be white, but he's Asian in the movie. I'm going to give it a fair shake, but I don't want to see Snake Eyes' face on any of my figures because Snake Eyes is faceless. So anyway, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Follow the channel. I'd appreciate it. Again, Instagram, A Punk with Toys, and have a great night.